He invited his maid to the gala as a cruel prank, but the joke was about to be on him for years. Liam Croft's mansion had been maintained by a woman he saw as part of the scenery. Eleanor Vance was 42, quiet and efficient, a ghost in the halls of his immense wealth. The invitation, delivered with a sneer 3 days prior, was a blatant setup. The annual charity ball, Eleanor, Liam had said, his voice dripping with false courtesy. Do try to find something appropriate to wear. The snickers from his hangers-on echoed in the marble foyer. It was a bet, a $200,000 wager that she was too timid to even appear, orchestrated to amuse his shallow circle. But Liam Croft was blinded to devastating truths about the woman he employed. The night of the gala, the grand hall was a spectacle of obscene luxury. Then she arrived. Eleanor stepped through the entrance, and the air shifted. She wasn't in borrowed frills. She wore a gown of timeless elegance, moving with a grace that silenced the room. Her posture was regal, her gaze unsettlingly calm. She carried herself not as an intruder, but as someone returning to a home they once owned. Look who decided to grace us with her presence, Liam muttered to his wife, Cassandra, who stifled a laugh. He strode over, chest puffed out. Eleanor, I must confess, I'm surprised you made it. This must all be quite overwhelming for you. Overwhelming, Eleanor repeated, her voice a soft, sharp instrument. No, Liam, I feel more at home here than you ever will. The nearby guests fell silent. There was an authority in her tone that didn't match the woman who polished their silver. Liam, flustered, decided to escalate the humiliation. He tapped his champagne flute. Everyone, a toast to our most dedicated employee, Eleanor. The cruel laughter he expected was thin, strained. Cell phones were raised, but now in confusion, not mockery. Cassandra, feigning concern, whispered, Liam, this is becoming cruel. Nonsense, he scoffed. I'm giving her a story to tell. Eleanor stood unmoved at the center of the scorn. A socialite named Beatrice approached, a venomous smile on her lips. That's quite a dress, Eleanor. It must have a story. It does, Eleanor replied, her eyes locking on Liam. My mother wore it the last time she was in this ballroom. 20 years ago. When she was still Eleanor Croft, the name Croft landed like a physical blow. The room froze. Liam's face lost all color. That's a lie, he stammered. What game are you playing? This isn't a game, Liam. It's our family history. The part you tried to bury. From her small clutch, she produced an heirloom ring, its distinctive emerald catching the light. The Croft family seal was unmistakable. Gasps rippled through the crowd. Where did you steal that? Liam demanded, his voice shaking. Steal what is mine by birthright? She countered. Your father gave this to my mother. You're insane. No, Liam. I'm your half-sister. The declaration exploded through the hall. Whispers became a roar. Cassandra stared at her husband, her hand flying to her mouth. Prove it. Liam shouted, desperation clawing at him. You can't just show up with a story and a ring. Oh, I have more than that, Eleanor said, a predator's smile gracing her lips. She gestured to the entrance. They can come in now. 3 figures entered, shifting the scene from social scandal to a legal showdown. A renowned investigative journalist, a top inheritance lawyer, and the family's former physician. Dr. Albright. Dr. Albright? Cassandra breathed. What is this? The doctor's voice was heavy but clear. 2 decades ago, I was coerced into falsifying a death certificate. Alistair Croft did not die of a heart condition. He was poisoned. The hall erupted. The lawyer stepped forward. When murder is involved, Mr. Croft, inheritance law is voided. The entire estate will be reevaluated based on the legitimate will. Liam was crumbling. This is a conspiracy. The journalist spoke next. We have bank records, Liam. Payments to the doctor here. Recordings of you discussing corporate embezzlement. A projection lit up the wall, displaying damning evidence for all to see. Eleanor finally walked up to the broken man. You didn't just steal my father, Liam. You made me clean the house you stole from me. The sound of police sirens pierced the night. Liam Croft, the mighty millionaire, was led away in handcuffs. His life dismantled in a single evening. 6 months later, Eleanor Croft sat in the CEO's office. now redecorated with warmth and purpose. Liam was serving a life sentence. The company, under her leadership, was more profitable than ever, run on principles of fairness and respect. She had not sought vengeance, but a rebuilding. If you found this story of quiet strength and ultimate justice powerful, please show your support by giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel Winds of Thought for more narratives that prove the underdog always has a plan. The greatest victories aren't won with noise, but with unwavering patience and the courage to reclaim what is rightfully yours.